Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another Brad Judging video, and we're going to have another review here. And today we're going to be talking about a movie called Would You Rather. Now, this movie was, if you played the game, which if you've never heard of the game, it's pretty funny. Um, and I think you can play on both sides of the spectrum, like with parental advisory. And I think I never played it, but anyway, the movie is a scary movie, so. If you don't like scary movies, you shouldn't watch it. I believe they do cuss in the movie, but that's not. I don't think they really cuss too much, if I remember. But I don't really too much remember. Um, but it wasn't a bad movie. But the way I would explain this movie is that um, it's one of those movies where you would watch with friends over and drink a few drinks and laugh at it because it's a good concept. They could have did a lot more with it, but they just ruined. Like they totally didn't even use it right. Like they did stupid things in it, and it just was a complete letdown from where I thought it would be. And initially, I watched it and I seen Netflix flip these pictures on the screen when you click on the title or hover over the title, and initially I thought, oh, I mean, this is going to be gory and this is going to be a bad movie because there's probably going to be some bad things that they're going to do. And I'm not going to spoil anything for anybody that hasn't seen it because I don't know how long the movie's been out. I think it came out in 2015 or 14. Um, but still, it's a decent movie, and if you haven't seen it, it's worth checking out once. Um, and come back here and tell me what you think about it. Um, but it it had a couple things that made me cringe, but that's about it. The other things just were, blah. It wasn't really a scary movie. It wasn't really a gory movie. It was more of a are they going to do it movie, um, and waiting on people's responses to whether they're going to do it or not. But when it got to the end, you're kind of like, yeah, well, now it's beyond the point because they're going to do certain things because it's the end of the movie. There are some things in the movie like I didn't like the ending, and I'll just say that straight up. So when um, you get to that point, I hated it. I hated the ending. It was stupid. That certain things happen. Uh, all this stuff, and then the ending came, and it was like, so what was the movie about? Like, why did the movie even happen in the beginning? It's like really, so it was kind of stupid. The ending was, but like I said, the movie I would have to give it a C minus. It wasn't that great of a movie. Uh, Definitely not. So I just I don't get it. Why they didn't go more and do more things. They could have stopped on each character and gave them, because what they basically did is they said they had to do certain things, pick between this and this, um, and sometimes have to pick between you either do this to this person or do this to this person, and they would do that, but it would be the same exact thing every time. Now, what I would like to have had seen in the movie was that they did something different for every person and just let the rounds last longer. And I don't know. I think it could have been more of a because basically in the movie what happens was this girl needed money for something that her brother was sick. Um, and I still didn't remember what the heck he was sick from, but he needed like a bone marrow transplant. Um, and I may have just ruined something because I think I just said something a second ago. Anyway, whatever. Um, like I said, it wasn't that good to begin with, but definitely it's worth one watch. Um, but yeah, but yeah, it started off and then they started doing the thing, and then basically they're held hostage playing this game, which is kind of stupid. That's what one thing I didn't really think. I think if we went in another direction, they weren't held hostage in the house. It would have been better too. So they've just been playing the game, and they could have left at any time, but they're not going to get any money. But then there would have been witnesses, so I don't know. It'd be kind of weird. But saying that, that's it. Check out Would You Rather. It was seen on Netflix. I saw it there. It should still be on there. If you're watching this like a year from now and it's not on there, or a couple months from now and it's not on there, well, I'm sorry. But it was on there. I checked it out. That's where I watched it. Wasn't too bad. Like I said, it's not too bad of a movie, but it's just, it's disappointing knowing that what they could have done with the movie, and then they didn't do it. They completely just dropped the ball on the concept, because it is a new concept. It's an original movie, believe it or not. I mean, I've never heard of it. May be an original movie, because maybe I did see something like this before. But anyway, it reminds me of some of the other movies I've seen lately. So whatever, on there. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the review. Like, comment, subscribe, and like always, keep rocking.